Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Yeah, I waited a little bit. I was hoping we see some follow through, but we don't. So it seems as if ETH is climbing a little bit higher still. Had a little bit of a small breakdown earlier today. However, it was not, price didn't follow through really. So it seems at the moment as if ETH wants to continue with this E-wave a little higher. To complete it a bit higher. So first of all, the expectation is still another low. Yeah, we know that by now. Next Fibonacci levels 1533 to 1455. I prefer another low, in this region. I will change my view above 1724. If the price gets above that level, I have to change my view and will start to lean more bullish and assume that a low has been made on the 17th of August. Until then, we expect another low. But this triangle, obviously, is sort of in the late stages. Today, we saw a nice three-wave climb. The E-wave could have finished here already. It was, I think, just missed my initial target by like $3 or something. So in the first video earlier today, we said target for the E-wave of the triangle is starting basically at 1666 or 1665, and it reached 1662. I mean, came very close. That's the first target level you would consider for the E-wave. The extended target would be 1691, the 61.8 extension. I mean, again, I have to repeat it. We're dealing with probabilities here. You have to understand that we are within a correction. Within a correction, you can't really treat these wave counts as very predictive. They lose their predictive qualities to a degree compared to impulses. Impulses make life very easy. Within corrections, things change quickly. That's just the nature of these corrections. So the relevant parameter for going lower is defined 1724. Against that level, I focus on lower. Now, with that late drop here today, the question was, is the E-wave already finished or do we stretch higher? So we're going to take a look at that now. First of all, that you can follow, the idea is that this is a triangle and the triangle is an A, B, C, D, E structure. And it would be expected for it to break to the opposite side of the E-wave. So within that E-wave then, we were waiting for a three-wave move. It did produce a three-wave move and showed some sell-off signals earlier today. However, it has since then recovered quite nicely. If the E-wave is finished, it should really turn to the downside right now. However, I already posted it on Telegram and Discord earlier as an update signal. Of course, the question is, was this all of wave E? It was a little bit too short, Doesn't mean it couldn't have finished, but it was just a little bit too short. As I said, it just missed my target range by like $3. It's not much, but it's still not ideal. So obviously the E-wave could have finished, but we would need to see follow through. Ideally below 1625, with a break below 1625, because that is the D-wave low, this swing low. That would have given us first indication that there is a follow through to the downside. And the breakout point to the downside is 1591. The E-wave itself can stretch higher, absolutely. We defined, obviously, targets earlier. And I said to you, as long as price doesn't break above 1700, which is a C-wave high, the E-wave can stretch out further. At the moment, it seems like that this E-wave wants to stretch a bit higher, and we would get a nicely looking triangle. To be honest, this E-wave looks a little short, but it could be finished. But there is no follow through to the downside. So as I said, if the E-wave is finished, it should really break down now, but it can still stretch a bit higher. And if it stretches a bit higher, I just gave you two targets. We can define another target level to watch. So first of all, we just defined these here and said 1666 basically, and 1693 roughly, 1692, 1693. Or if we say, okay, this triangle there, this E-wave in the triangle is obviously normally an ABC structure. So this could be like that, yeah, A, B, C. Then a typical target would be the 1-to-1 ratio, and we deal with 1676. Just levels to watch. Again, I said earlier today, if you really try to trade within this triangle, don't just use the waves. Yeah, you don't want to trade the waves because they change quickly in the triangle. We're just tracking them to understand when the triangle could be complete and which levels to watch. But when you really try to trade those waves, trade within the triangle, don't take the waves as too predictive, not within a triangle, or just leave it a bit more space, size down. Yeah, there were a lot of headwinds that will come across. Because, I mean, look at how it's moving, right? Lots of unexpected up and down movements. Triangles always represent a balance of forces between bulls and bears. Market hasn't really decided yet, but it seems to be in the late stages of the triangle. So I really hope we can wrap it up this week. I was hoping maybe today, but it didn't follow through. So let's see what tomorrow brings. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.